Hey guys, welcome back to another video this week, and this time my problem is a little bit different concerning what I've been trying to do for the last couple of weeks. So okay, let me give you the rundown. Recently I have sort of tried to get my creative process back again because, after all these months I haven't really done anything like that creatively. I haven't really drawn anything, I haven't done anything, that sort of thing, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still do YouTube and I still do radio stuff, but like physical things, that actually to get my creative mind going, I haven't really done anything like that until about a couple of weeks ago. I decided, while I was helping a friend out with a quiz, I decided that out of sheer boredom, I would write something, and it wasn't anything particularly big. It was like, I'd write like 2 paragraphs or something, and then just see what I came up with, And when I was writing it, I sort of came up with a story, which I thought, oh, this is actually, it's not my best work, or at least anything remotely good, but I felt proud of it. I thought, okay, you know what, I'm gonna carry on this. I'm gonna carry on writing this whole thing, and for a short while I have, in the sense like, I've written quite a few pages, which I'm quite proud of, but recently, I think for the last week or so, I haven't written anything, and I don't really know what to describe it. It is basically writer's block, which I've never had before, at least not in terms of like some creatively in that sense. It's like any time I don't mind writing, I don't mind getting down to it and writing something because I'll do that, It's the fact that like I don't know where the story needs to go. Yeah, it's that sort of understanding. I think if you can get me, it's like I'm so early in the story where I wanted to be that I don't really know where else to put it. It's like my story is going on from being normal to completely absurd, which I like that sort of thing. I like going from something tiny to something that's monstrumentally insane, which I think is awesome, because I mean that's good storytelling if I could make something insane worth reading, especially to me. But it's one of those things where it's just like in my head I kind of know where I want it to be, but then I also don't. It's like I think, oh, this will be a nice branch, but then there's that branch over there, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, do I carry on with this? Do I go on with that? How long will that be before I get to where I want to be, or how long should I do this bit, or should I introduce that as well? It's that sort of thing. Like the writer's block I have is the sense that that as soon as I see the pages, as soon as I get there, I sort of have to think, now, wait, where's this going to go? What do I do with it? What do I do with these characters that I've just suddenly created? What do I do with the scenario that I just made up? It's very weird and very troubling because I want to be able to sort of write something like that, because I think because I'm not good at writing, in the sense that it's not like a novel or anything. It's that it's the way I'm writing it. It all looks like a TV script, like I'm just describing everything, But hey, it's what I do, and that's the case, and it's one of those things. It's just like, I keep thinking like, oh, should I just make the story shorter? Like, should I cut things out? But then I think like, no, I don't want to do that. Like if it's a story I wanted to say, do it. But then what's the story? Then what do I do with it? Do I make it like a big action adventure thing? Do I make it like a philosophical thing? Do I make it purely selling character development? Like I've never had a massive problem where if I know what to do, I can't write, It's like any time I was at university, and I had to write an essay or I had to write anything, I would always be able to write something, even if it was absolute rubbish, even if it made absolutely no sense, which a lot of papers I have admitted I've done, I can write stuff that's absolute drivel, but I always manage to write it, I always manage to fill the quota, on any subject. Well, not every subject, but on most of them. But this one's different in the sense this is something where it's like my creative mind sort of, I feel like I want to make something again. But I haven't got anything in my head right now. Like, I mean, I have a sketchbook which I haven't touched in ages just because, like, I don't know what to draw. I have Legos which underneath this desk which I'm thinking, like, I don't know what to build. But then when I started writing something, I think, okay, that's something. That's good. Yeah, it's actually paper. It's actually me writing a story, which is great. And now I'm stopped for about a week, and I sort of gave myself a promise to just be like, no, okay, every day write a bit, you know. And that's what I did for a good, and that's what I did for some of it. You know, like I always wrote a bit, you know. But now I'm just in a case where it's just like, what do I do? You know, just, you know, what do I do to carry on this story? What is the story? You know. I mean, haven't you ever thought about this? You know, like, you ever just get stuck in a story or a bit, you think like, where's this gonna go? You know, I'm not sure right now. You know, because one day I hope if I could actually finish it, I'd love to share it with you all. I won't read the story to you. Don't worry. You know. I'll show it to you somehow, yeah, but just bear in mind, remember, it's not that good. It's me, so it's not that great writing. But it shows a lot of the fact that like when you want to make a story, because one thing I also don't want to do is seem to be copying others. I do not want, I want the story to be mine, yeah, and I don't want it to be like, oh, okay, you just clearly. I don't want someone to read it or myself to read it and just think, well, you've just clearly copied this person, or you've clearly copied, you know, this book which you just read, or this TV show, or this movie, and I think like, no, I want to try and do something which is me, you know, where it's like, this is what it is, you know, and it's just really hard, you know, because I know I can't create anything original, because believe me, that's every creative person's nightmare, trying to create something original, and it's just not going to happen. But right now, I want to make a story, and I'm stuck right now where that is, so yeah, that's sort of my problem right now. I wish there was an easy way to fix it, but there isn't. It's just, at some point, I'm going to have to, like, get my writing back up there, look at it, and just think, okay, where do I want this bit to go? Or where do I want this next bit to go? And then see where the story goes on from there. You know? I don't have an overall arc to the story yet. So yeah, guys, that's really it. That's my problems right now. You know, I mean, if any of you understand that, please comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But, you know, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You know. Alright, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and hearing my problems. You know, I know it's me complaining, it's a bit weird, but, you know, you're used to this anyway. So I will see you guys next week with a brand new video, hopefully. Hopefully something a little bit more cheerful. I always say that, never do. And, yeah, so, in the end, I'll see you guys next week. Yeah, nothing else to say, but bye.